Welcome to Worksheet 2.2, Preparing a Balance Sheet. Okay, now we look at question 1. The following information is extracted from the accounting books of Ella Shoe Store as at 31st March 2012. So note that Ella Shoe Store and 31st March 2012, they are actually underlined. Okay, they are underlined because they are crucial information in our balance sheet. Then we have the following figures and the items. And they ask you to actually calculate Ella Shoe Store's capital on 31st March 2012 using the accounting equation. And also to prepare the balance sheet as at 31st March 2012. So in order to actually answer such questions, we look at first part A. Okay, they just ask us to use the accounting equation to find out what the capital is. In order to actually use accounting equation, we need to actually first classify them into assets and liabilities and owner's equity in order to actually apply the accounting equation. Okay, so let's classify them. Okay, cash at bank, okay, is actually a current asset. Cash in hand is also a current asset. How about premises? Premises, they are actually like buildings. Okay, they are your non-current assets. Furnitures, non-current asset. Trade receivables, current asset. Motor vehicles, non-current asset. Bank loan, non-current liability. Mortgage, non-current liability. Trade payables, current liability. And capital is what you need to find as well. It's actually part of owner's equity. So how do we find, after knowing that, how do we actually find question part A? Okay. Now we first actually come up with the accounting equation. Owner's equity equals asset minus liability. And then next we actually find out what the total assets are. Okay, so let's look back at the question, what are the total assets? Okay, part of the total assets actually includes cash at bank, cash in hand, premises, furnitures, trade receivables, motor vehicles. Okay, so these are the corresponding figures. We map these figures into the equation. Okay, so total assets, all these items, the corresponding figures, and you'll be able to get 118,910. Next, we find out what total liabilities are. Okay, so we look back at the question. What forms the liabilities? The bank loan, the mortgage, and the trade payables. Okay, so we map all this out. Bank loan, mortgage, trade payables. Put in the figures and you get 61,100. Next, we try to apply the accounting equation, which is the total owner's equity, asset minus liability. Okay, 118,910 minus away 61,110. 61,100. Okay, so you get 57,810 for your owner's equity. And since your owner's equity is only the capital, your capital will be 57,810. So that's for part A.